practice. I remembered day one when you came out publicly and addressed the youth in your own capacity, and you advised that they should try as much as possible to make the protest peaceful. I know you buttressed on it when you talked about the fact that we cannot quantify all the destruction that happened on this protest. Of course, there will always be some bad apples here and there, but how or why do you think it went, the way it went in some of those states that some of these destructions happened?
Okay, so everything we speak about now, apart from the underlying factor, which is hunger and starvation, and people really, really feel left out, which is a spontaneous. So the protest is spontaneous as a result of those underlying factors. Yeah. The chatter about politicians using people and trying to cause mayhem, those factors are there. They are always there. So it is not new. But having appealed, not just myself and a few other people, they are all reasonable people on the face of in this country and globally. They will always say, if you want to protest, exercise your right, but within the boundaries of the law. There's every time, even when we were in the university protesting, every time we went for protest, it is when it gets violent and people start destroying property. Even you, who is a part of the organizer, you start questioning whether it was worth it after all. Because sometimes lives are lost, yes. Properties are destroyed. There are people that have genuine businesses that have been looted, yes. Over the past few days. That's a reality. Those are Nigerians as well. And some of them have taken loans from banks. Yes. Some of them is their life inheritance. Yes. Some of them don't know where they got those resources from. For you who say you are being deprived, and then you become the oppressor of these people who are not connected with government at all. Think about it. That's the reality of when a protest turns violent. Yes. So it is better always for us to focus on the goal. Our goal is to call the government's attention to the plight of the people, to say, enough, we cannot allow you guys to live this way anymore and continue to shortchange us. That is the goal of the protest. And once you go away from that line and you start attacking people, attacking public institutions and private property, then you have no moral standing anymore. And so the president is right in saying that people should not come out anymore. If people should come out, I would not say it should just outrightly ban. They should just empower and embolden the security forces that if people are seen to be doing that, they should arrest them and let the law take its course. They should still find a way to look for peaceful protesters. It's just that in a situation like this, it's so fluid, yes. And you don't know how to control the crowds. Yes. And it can easily go out of hand. So we will not tell them how to do their job. But I am very, very proud about how some security forces, as they've shown on TV, in social media online pages, how some of them have restrained themselves. There was an instance of some youths that were pursuing some policemen in Delta State. And I could not believe that this guy had a gun and they were hitting him like that. He was running away. That's a hero, because he could have easily allowed discharge those magazines on those kids, and many people would have died. But to see people with bare hands and attacking police officers like that, maybe hunger and anything could cause it. Maybe those people have not eaten all day. That's not an excuse for what they did, but that policeman is a hero. If I were his boss, I will find him out and promote him, yes. Because the story could have been different. Yes. So for those who are hijacking this protest, you are compromising the goal. And the goal is to get government to listen. The goal is that people in government should not go and take all our commonwealth and be using it for themselves. But they should provide social amenities. We should have good roads. We should have decent housing. The president touched on some of these housing units they want to build now. And even as he said that, my first instinct is that I hope they don't build it and share it among themselves, which is usually what is done. Yes. The president is saying that they are building 3,000 units. How many of them will come to him or come to the Senate president or all those officials? So it is not just building the house we want to call on the president to please ensure that those houses go to the masses directly. It should be in a lottery system that is not rigged. Not the one that they will say, like the people who generally look at INEC, they say they rig, you know the result before you even start the whole process. We don't want those kind of phony, because when governments or organizations do that, they lose credibility.
Right.
But if you enter into a lottery system that a poor person that doesn't have any chance enter validly and is selected by a system that is transparent, then you gain credibility. These are the people that will rise up and fight for the government because they know that the government is taking them in the right direction. Like I said, we need a strong, courageous leader, somebody who is capable of saying enough is enough. That we change the paradigm. There's a paradigm shift from what used to be to what it should now be. We set that tone as a leader, and if you set that tone and make an example of what should be, people will follow you.